Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So big earnings out the way yesterday. Today's going to be a pretty sort of a quietish day, not that much coming in earnings. But looking at the structure we have at the moment, looking at my oscillators on the 8 hour, I'm definitely not looking for longs. I'm not looking for shorts either, but I am looking for some kind of a pullback. And the pullback that I'm looking for is 35,500. So that is a pretty big pullback from where we are now. It's almost 0.8%, so 270 points. Not that massive if you look at some of the volatility we've had earlier, but definitely looking for that pullback onto structure. And that's, you look at this, it's pretty much a channel. It can continue like this for quite some time, but then you'll be looking to buy and then sort of zigzag all the way up to the next bit of structure. Right now, you look at the 3 hour, we've got some structure forming here. You can see the odd tails here. That is last week's high we are testing, so that is another level that we need to pay attention to. So if we just look at the oscillators here, oscillators are easing off on the 3 hour, so is building a story for another move to the upside. And have a look at the oscillators on the hour. So that's kind of the view that I've got right now. We are in an upward trend. I'm not going to say we've broken this trend line just yet, because I don't think that trend line is too well defined at the moment. So if I do that, you know, there is a clear close below it, but there's also a clear close above it. So I think ignore your horizontal, ignore your diagonal trend lines, focus on your horizontal trend lines, so or support and resistance. So this is what you're looking for here, 35,753 as a first step. It is a bit messy if you look to the downside. The last couple of days have been up and down and all over the place, lots of tails. Each one of these tails on the left of price are going to offer some form of structure. So you could pretty much put any level in. You can see there's the next pretty strong level here. So that's kind of the view that I've got at the moment. Yeah, this pullback down here would be ideal. Problem is it's going to wipe out a few days gains and also get below on a weekly level, and we're sort of midweek at the moment with another big day of earnings coming tomorrow. So yeah, I think patience is key here. Get onto the 15-minute and you can see what we had yesterday. We did come back and test here, but was short-lived. So no real opportunities at the moment. And I think right now, if you look at the 15, it's looking like another move to the downside. So I'm clearly confused at the moment as to where we want to go. So I think the safest bet for me right now is to wait for 35,500 if that's going to happen. This has been really messy up and it's a little bit messy down. Or alternatively, I'm looking for structure to be found somewhere on one of these levels. So either 35,753 or 35,670. So until we start seeing some decent structure and some decent price action on one of those levels, I am sitting quietly on the sides and waiting for my opportunity. So that's kind of the view that I've got at the moment. We are extremely sort of overbought on the higher time frame, so I would expect some form of consolidation, either a range to form or a pullback, one of the two. But that's the structure that we've got at the moment. So trend is clear to the upside, there's no doubt about that. But do we jump in here? Don't see any clear structure, so maybe we wait for clear structure off one of the lower levels or where we are now. And I suppose the European Open will dictate that. If it doesn't, then we need to wait for the US Open, and that will give us a guidance to which direction we're going to go. Anyway, that's kind of my view this morning. Sit tight, keep the money in the pocket for now, wait for structure, and then we'll take the trade from there. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.